Welcome in to the first ever Gatlinburg Cap Classic right here on the campus of Rocky Top Sports World. Team Country getting ready to take on Team Honor. Young men from all over the South meeting here up in the mountains of Tennessee for the 2025 Gatlinburg Cap Classic.
First up to bat,
set for the first pitch and
Country,
batting first, Team Honor, number 8, Kent Wingard from the Heritage Christian Angels out of Alabama. Sorry, that's number 9, Elijah Donnell from Ezel Harding Christian. Hit to short, fires to first. Mishandled and he's safe. Donnell on base, 2 pitches into the game.
Up to bat, number 27, that is Parker Everett.
Foul ball there for number 27. That's Parker Everett. So, I'm sorry, batting first is Team Country. So Donnell with a leadoff single. And now Everett at the mound. Check pitch there. Number 7 for strike called. Correction, that's number 17 for Team Honor. On the mound right now, that's going to be John Allen Powell from Clark Prep School in Alabama. Just a bit outside, and Donnell will take second.
Donnell steals second.
See if we can get the scoreboard back up and running. There we go. And that will sit Everett down. 1 out here in the top of the first. The inaugural Gatlinburg Cap Classic right here on the campus of Rocky Top Sports World. Powell on the mound right now for Team Honor. Powell checks Donnell at second. Pitch is in, called strike. So at the plate right now for Team Country, that's going to be number 7, Owen Billiot. Billet, there you go. Brings the count to 1-2, I believe. Might be incorrect. Right down the middle, so 1-2 now. Powell thought about checking Donnell at second. Decides better of it. Billett here at the plate, the commit to Bryan College from Ezel Harding Christian with a 1-2 count. Right up the middle, got him swinging. Powell has set down 2 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Powell.
For
that
Team
number 11,
Honor.
Verrett and the batter's box.
Team Country, 2 outs, man on second. And now you've got the other Verrett up to bat. This is going to be Keelan Verrett. Parker and Keelan coming out of Tuscaloosa Christian. They're in Alabama. Actually, I'm sorry. That I might be mistaken. That might be Trip Evans. That's okay. It is a Verrett. Foul ball there. Moves the count to 1-1. Powell with 2 strikeouts here in the top of the first if you're just joining. Donnell with a leadoff single. Stole second. In scoring position. Powell with the pitch. Foul again to the right-hand side. Well, Averett on the season. Just taking last year into account, he was the offensive MVP for Tuscaloosa Christian. There's a hit to left field. Stays in. Donnell rounds third. He's home. Averett pulls up at second, and Team Country is on the board.
Double for Verrett. Donnell rounds and touches home plate. Team Country is on the board, 1-0.
And a huge hit there for Averett. Bring Donnell around, 2 outs. He was down 1-2 in the count.
Number 20, Mason Brady.
And now Brady up to bat for Team Country. First pitch, swings past second base into right field. Fires in, looking for the cutoff at the plate. And Averett will score. Fire to second. Brady's safe. First pitch, swing, and a double.
Scores 2-0.
And Team Country's up 2-0. First pitch, and Brady puts it in right field, bringing Averett in, and he'll pull up at second. Just a bit outside for Powell. Called strike there. 1-1. Hit for in the left field. Brady rounding third. Fire into second. They will hold Brady. No, correction. They'll hold Scott at first. And Team Country moves to 3-0. 2 outs.
Brady scores 3-0. Team Country leads here early.
That was Jed Scott from the Southern Christian Patriots there in Alabama with the single. Pitches in, ball. I believe it's his brother at bat right now, Jagger. Got him. Jagger swinging. Throw to second is wild. Center backs it up and will hold Scott there at second.
The throw gets away from him. It will be Jed Scott stealing second.
So Jed Scott there at second. His brother Jagger up to bat right now. Ball called on that one. 2-1 count for Scott. Powell had 2 outs. He's now fallen behind, giving up 3 hits and 4 hits and 3 runs. Got Scott swinging on that one. 2-2. If Powell can close this out and cut the damage short, would be huge for Team Honor here in the top of the first. Powell checking Scott at second. Jed Scott, that is, Southern Christian Patriots. There in Alabama. Just a bit outside for Powell. Full count now. Speaking of full count, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor for the Gatlinburg Cap Classic, Full Count Baseball. Powell with the pitch. Pop up. And snagged by short. And that will end the inning right there.
Pop up to short at the break in the first inning. 3-0.
So at the middle of the first inning, 3-0. Team Country, Team Honor looking to answer. Here in the bottom of the second, Team Honor with a chance to pull even. Looking to pull even. Leading them off is going to be Wingard. On the mound is Donnell for Team Country. Ball the call, rather. Yeah, leadoff batter right now, Ken Wingard. Strike the call. Kent Wingard from the Heritage Christian Angels out of Alabama. Batting average of .408 this year. He was named to the NACA All-American team. Pitch a little low, call for a ball. Moves it to 2-1. Just a bit outside, moves it to 3. Okay. Hit for Wingard to second, who missed. Wingard will pull up at first, and we'll get a leadoff single.
Wingard gets on base. Up to bat for team honor will be number 2, Trey Hope.
As you can hear, Trey Hope up to bat now from Evangel Christian, the Lightning coming out of Alabama. On the season, a .393 batting average, on base of .570, slugging percentage of .429, had 22 hits, 16 RBIs, 11 bases on balls. Just a bit outside for ball 1. 11 bases on balls. Only struck out 7 times. 5 doubles, a triple, and 17 singles. Big part of Evangel Christian winning that ACSC championship game, if I'm not mistaken. And Hope the one that walked it off for the Lightning, Coach Tim Smith. A lot of people know him from football, but he is a heck of a baseball coach too. So, Coach Smith, if you're watching, big props to you. Donnell gets the strike there. Mentioned it with Billiot when he was batting. Donnell the same way. Both of them committed to Bryan College, just down the road here in Tennessee in Dayton. So congratulations to both of those young men. Foul ball there for Hope. Moves the count to 2-2. Again, a leadoff single for Wingard. Team Honor trying to answer here in the bottom of the first. Donnell thought about checking Wingard at first, opts not to. Pitch just a bit outside. Wingard will try for second, and he'll get it. And now we got a full count. Speaking of full count, once again, would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Full Count, the official sponsor of the 2025 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. You'll see their logo there in the bottom left on the Be Right Back screen. A couple different logos for them, but big thank you to them. Foul ball. Hope got lucky on that one. It was outside, and he just connected enough to push it and buy himself another pitch. Hope swings away. Foul ball out past the field house, I believe is what that is, and buys himself another pitch. Of course, we mentioned first ever Gatlinburg Cap Classic. The intention was to have one last year. Weather, scheduling didn't cooperate for that to happen. Pitch is going to be low, and they'll call a ball. Wingard will go ahead and move to third. So now Team Honor with a runner in scoring position.
Wingard takes third, and it will be
down 3-0.
First, Mock up to bat.
Mock up to bat now
Team Honor.
for Team Honor. Mock coming out of Lakeway Christian, right up the road here in White Pine. check first base. Catching today for Team Country, I believe that's Isaminger from Heritage Christian, if I'm not mistaken. Donnell pitched just a bit outside. Oh, it's Isaminger. Isaminger from Heritage Christian in Alabama, behind the plate here in the first inning. So Donnell and Isaminger working together for the first time ever. Got a little bit of practice over the last couple days. Pitch is in. Mock called strike. 2-1. Wentgard, the leadoff batter, in scoring position. Mock fouls it right. Brings the count to 2-2. So 2 runners in scoring position. Hope at second. Just a bit outside. Again, a full count for Donnell. This is Mock at the plate now. So far on the season, I'll talk about it here in just a second. Well, outside, and he will head to first. Donnell walks his second batter.
The
Bases are loaded. So Team Honor down 3-0.
Jace Wood steps to the plate.
The leading run at the plate now, depending on what Jace Wood from Russell Christian can do. Pitch just a bit outside. Wood coming from the Warriors there in Mississippi. Teammate Ty Jones nominated and selected for the All-American, the Cap Classic rather. Wild pitch. Isaminger will try and grab it, but Wentgard's in.
Ball goes into the backstop. Wingard scores.
And Team Honor on the board. Mention Wood here up to bat. Ty Jones, his teammate from Russell Christian, also a football All-American. So nominated and selected and unable to attend due to military commitment. So pretty solid reason there. Can't argue with that too much. Donnell with the pitch outside. Bring up a 2-0 count, and Isaminger will head to talk to Donnell. A little bit of a mound visit, and we'll step aside. Back here in the bottom of the first after the mound visit for Donnell. Pitch just a bit inside, and I did have the count wrong. It was 3-0. Now 4 balls will move
Wood to first.
Bases are loaded once again.
Wingard stepping up to bat.
Coach Steve Billiot from Ezel Harding with the visit with Donnell. Pitch just a bit outside. We'll bring up ball 1. No out so far here in the bottom of the first. Count now 2-0. Good one there from Donnell. Got him looking. That's number 12, the other Wentgard, Wade Wentgard from the Heritage Christian Eagles. Or Angels, I'm sorry. Pitch just a bit outside. Bring up a 3-1 count. Wentgard for the Angels this year, he was the team captain. Batting average of .465, 2 home runs. He was also an NACA All-American, and now the count's 3-2. But again, he was an NACA All-National team, rather. Pitch is in, and they'll say it was outside. They'll give Wentgard first. Hope will come in, and we got a 3-2 ball game.
Wingard goes to first. Hope scores on the play. 3-2 is your score.
Bases still loaded. A little bit of a drizzle going now. Prediction sitting between 20 to 30% for today, so just had to see. Pitch just a bit outside, ball 1. A little bit of a drizzle, not the end of the world, but definitely going to be keeping an eye on it, trying to not damage the field too much. So we'll see where they call it. Strike there for Donnell. Of course, you gotta think about, even with a little bit of a drizzle, that ball's going to start getting wet, and Donnell trying to fire it in. Strike 2 there. Gables from Evangel Christian swinging and missing. KC Gables. His teammate just crossed home. Ball just a little low. It'll bring the count to 2-2. Little high, full count. Full count, bases loaded. Donnell pitches in, foul. Gables buys himself another pitch. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Team Honor has cut that deficit from 3-0 to 3-2. Courtesy of 2 runs on walks. Donnell gets him swinging. And that's out number 1 for Team Country. That's a confidence booster right there for the young man from Ezel Harding Christian there in Antioch, Tennessee. Pitch just a little low. Up to bat now is the man who was doing the pitching. Or up to bat now is the man who was doing the pitching, John Allen Powell from Clark Prep School there in Alabama. .375 batting average, .500 on-base percentage. And he'll foul that one back. Clark Prep with the winning the AISA championship there, state championship in their respective division. So .500 on-base percentage, .484 slugging percentage. Donnell fires it in. Foul ball there. It moves the count to 1-2. 19 singles for Powell. Four doubles. A homer. He had 18 RBIs with 16 runs. 13 balls on bases and 14 stolen bases. So solid year for the young man. Hit there to the left side. Steps on third. Fires to first. He's out. Team Honor closes the inning. Let's get the replay on that one. Team Country, rather, gets the out. There's the hit to third. Fire to first. And got him. So after one, Team Country, the 3-2 lead here in the Gatlinburg Cap Classic.
Welcome back, everyone, to Gatlinburg. Got a good game here. About to start the top of the third. Team Country got out to a big 3-0 early lead in the first inning. Team Honor to answer back. A lot of patient hitting at the box, a lot of aggressive base running on both sides. And looks like we've got number 3, Colton Frapp, Russell Christian Warriors on the mound. A couple solid innings from John Allen Powell. He is in line to get the win if they were to hold on to the lead here. So still 0, Jack Taylor behind the plate. All right. Up to bat, we've got Elijah Donnell, Zeal Harding, Eagles.
On the mound will be number 3, Colton Frapp.
He started it on the mound for Team Country. Had a solid
Up to
outing,
bat
showed a lot
will
of
be
velocity.
number 9, Elijah Donnell.
Had a little bit of control issues. So. But looking to make up for that with his bat here. All right, fouls that one off. 1-1. Frapp delivers. Pitch, good piece. Kyle Gillis bobbles it a little bit. Still gets him at first base. Very close play. Umpire's right on it. So kudos to Gillis for staying with that ball, getting the out at first base. Hard hit ball by Donald.
Great play by Gillis to get the out at first. It will be number 27, Parker Averick, up to bat.
Got Parker Averett up to bat here. Younger brother, Keelan, senior on his team. First pitch is low and away. Right. Frapp sets. Fastball right on the corner. Call for strike. 1-1. Colton Frapp, football player as well, came up here in December, played in the juniors game, the All-American Bowl. Dual sport athlete. That ball's hit up the middle. Diving play. Throw from his back. Just late. What a play there. I believe that's Wade Wingard that made that play. Very good play there by Wade. Just to get to that ball. Just a tad late on the throw. Kudos to him. Good play.
It will be number 7, Owen Billett, up to bat.
We got Owen Billia up to bat. Also from Zeal Harding, Bryan College commit, coach's son. First pitch is a little low for a ball. 1-0. Runner on first. So far, both teams have been very aggressive on the base pass. So let's see if they try to swipe it back here. Parker Averett does have some speed. Ball out. Got 2-0. And Owen definitely has the power. This is a field with plays a little short in the right porch. If he was to be early on something, hit hard enough, it would travel. But that one, a little late on, hit it to left field, and looks like Andrew Barksdale out there makes the play. Got 2 outs.
Barksdale with the catch. 2 outs.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. We are heading to the bottom of the third inning, and still have Brian Lee on the mound, Tuscaloosa Christian. Brian's just a good, solid strike thrower. Everything he throws has some movement on it. I was watching him in the bullpen yesterday, and
Number 11,
he's got
Jace
5 or 6
Wood,
good
up to
pitches.
bat.
Everything moves. Velocity isn't there, but it's effective. And kudos to Coach Billiot switching up from someone throwing probably 80, close to 82, to a pitcher throwing a little more jump. So it's a way to keep the batters on edge here. First up to bat for team honor is Jace Wood. Takes the ball. Ryan Lee sets, fires. Swing and a miss. Just as I said, the type of pitching that you think you're on it, something drops out at the bottom and drops out at the end. It's tough. It's tough. Very effective pitching. That's up in the air. Is that in play? Isaminger is back, and it's off our roof here. So just out of the reach of Isaminger. We got a 1-2 count here. Two, Lee gets his sign, sets, delivers. Good 2-strike pitch. A bit of a throwaway there, trying to get him to chase. Low and outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Jace Wood, number 11, catcher, third base. Just a big, thick kid. Type of build you want for a catcher. Oh, turn on that one, turn and burn, well foul. Wood stays alive, 2 strikes. Ball 3, we're full. Fouls it off, staying alive again. Good battle here. Ripped. Foul again. Great battle here between 2 guys. Gets a piece of that. Ball's going. Tough part of the field. Center fielder sits under it. And that's first out, but that was not an easy out to get for Lee. Kudos to him. Won that battle. Got 1 down.
Parker Everett with the catch. 1 out, no one on.
It's Parker Everett out there making the catch. Play by him. Got Wade Wingard stepping up to plate already. Dirty jersey, getting down, making a dive and play earlier, almost
Wingard
make a
up the
spectacular
bat.
play. This guy with just a good baseball swing, natural baseball swing. So see what he can do here. Gets a piece of that, short, bobbled a bit, throw, just beats it, just beats it. That was
Wade
Donald
Wingard
there,
turns on the
shortstop.
Jets and just beats the throw to first.
Just a bit of a delay on his throw because of the bobble and couldn't quite get him. The hustle by Wingard there. Right, got a runner on first, 1 out. We got KC Gables, Evangel Lightning up to bat, number 22. First pitch, right on the corner. Strike one, 0-1. Lee checks the runner at first. Fires, ball on the ground. Don't think they can get two out of this. Garrick Miller gets the play, gets the out at first. Two down, got a runner at second base. Good play by Garrick there.
Miller makes the play. Man on second
Wingard with too
one
much
out.
speed. Too much
John
speed to make
Allen Powell steps up to bat.
that turn. Up. We've got John Allen Powell at the bat, Clark Prep Gators. Again, mentioning that he had a good, solid couple innings to start the game here. He is in line to get the win. Team honor was to hold this lead. Ball outside, gets away from Eiseminger. Wingard takes third easily on that.
Ball is outside. Wingard will take third.
What a play. What a play by Lee. Quick reaction
Huge play
there.
by Lee right there
Gets
to
out
get
of
him
the inning with no outs. Good.
4-3, team honor leads.
Good inning by Brian Lee there, Tuscaloosa. So through three, got Team Honor holding on to a 4-3 lead. Exciting ball game so far. We'll be back soon. First pitch into the inning, got Wade Wingard. Makes the play, one down. Colton Frapp on the mound again.
Wade Wingard guard
Good start
makes
to
the
the Got Jed Scott up to bat. Takes strike one. Another hit to Wingard at short. Throws low, but it's picked. That's Jake Russell Christian
It's
over there.
Wingard again making the play.
Nice
It
pick
will
by
be
him.
number 15, Jagger Scott at the plate. Two outs here in the top of the fourth.
Wade Wingard having a solid game so far. Blake on defense. There's Jack LaGrone, Russell Christian in Mississippi, with the nice pick there at first. Ball low. This is Jagger Scott, twin brother of Jed. Takes strike one. Oh, turns on that. Gets a piece. Well foul. Two-strike pitch on the way, and that's a nice little single up the middle for Jagger Scott. Speed on the bases. Very fast. Jagger Scott takes that bag easily. Good early jump there. Got Colton Frapp on a balk there. Good aggressive base running. That'll send Jagger Scott to third. Pitch a little high. This is number 7. Eiseminger up to bat. Been catching for 3 innings. Doing a great job. Good piece. Great play at third. That's the younger Wingard brother, Kent Wingard, with a nice play. Good defense on display from Team Honor there on the left side of the infield from the Wingard brothers. And the score stays 4-3, heading to the bottom of the 4th. right, we are back. Bottom of the 4th inning, team honor. Andrew Barksdale up to bat at East Central Patriots. We have a catcher change. Eisminger took the first 3 innings. Now we've got Mason Breeding, Zeal Harding in there. First pitch is high, ball 1. Lee fires, fouled off. Got a 1-1 count. Again, Brian Lee, number 99, Tuscaloosa Christian. Not a high velocity guy, a lot of movement on his pitches. Just like that. He's definitely giving these team honor hitters some trouble. Got 1 and 2. Barksdale to plate. Lee sets. Delivers. Curveball just high, just high.
My first time using these, but I love this one. Give Jay your next first time. Oh yeah, that's good. Your background stats too. And it was, if you have video with it.
Got 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch.
By player. That's cool. Like as long as you have.
And it looks like a change up there maybe. Barksdale ahead of it.
You can.
Fouls it off, stays alive.
If it was you as a player, you could essentially sign up that that's you and claim that player, and it'll show all your highlights of batting and fielding and everything. That's every player involved in. That's great. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Another pitch, just a bit high. These curves are just staying a little bit high. And after being ahead, good at bat by Barksdale, works a walk. Another speedy guy on base.
Barksdale takes first.
Okay. All right, we've got Kyle Gillis here. Up to bat, Tabernacle Christian. Good, a little piece there. Owen Billiot sees he doesn't have to play at second, gets to play at first. Good play by Billy out there. Get the for sure out. But that does advance Barksdale up to second base. Good job, Kyle Gillis doing his job. Getting a runner in scoring position for team honor.
Out at first. Barksdale advances to second. It will be number 23. That is Jake Legore up to bat.
Got 23, Jake Legrone, Russell Christian. Up to bat here, freshman, young guy. Square into bunt, just trying to get the move. Pulls it back, gets a strike call anyways. Pitch there by Brian Lee. Takes it to 0-1, 1 out. Runner on second base. See if Legrone tries to bunt again here. Bunt, ball outside. 1-1. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Just low, just low. 2-1, good take there by Legrone. One pitch on the way. Low and outside. Trying to get him to chase. He's not. Legrone is not biting. 3-1 count here. See if Legrone has a green light. Comes the pitch. Barksdale takes third. Slow roller to second base. Garrick Miller with the underhand toss to first. Demasi. Nice play by Garrick there. It's 2 outs, but there is a runner on third.
Good play by Miller to get the out at first. It will be Barksdale on third. And number 0, Jack Taylor, stepping up to bat.
It's a tough play on a good natural turf or natural grass field like this. Ball was rolling slow. Garrick made a great play there. Garrick Miller from Rocky Mount Academy, North Carolina. Swing and a miss by Jack Taylor. Garrick Miller is also Rocky Mount starting quarterback. Be heading into his senior year. Seeing what they can do in the state of North Carolina. On the gridiron. 0-1 pitch. Popped it up. He's got it. Garrick Miller calls off Donald. Makes the play. 3 outs. And we are cruising through innings now. What was a very score-happy game. We're through 4 innings now. Score has not changed. 4-3. Team Honor
leads.
clinging to a 1-run lead with the meat of their lineup coming up. Their next at bat. We'll catch Team Country, top of the 5th here, see if they can do something. All right, well, hey, I need that check now. I'm just kidding. No. That's like I said, it's live and learn, and we are just dealing with new systems here. Guess we could try just kind of popping it on, popping it back off.
So let's see. Where's Mike 1 wired to? Mike 1's the iPad. Because it was working earlier.
Right. It was, but it cut out that one time, so.
It's on. Like it's getting, the battery's good.
Yeah.
The one I just got's good.
It's not getting somewhere. Maybe up here. Try talking it, because I think when you talk in it, picks it up here.
Mic check. Mic check.
Is it on?
Mic check. Mic check.
Oh.
That's weird. I don't like that.
All right. We heard our conversation there. We're having a little trouble with the PA mic here on the field. We had Demasi up to bat there out of Pineview. Camden Demasi. First out of the inning. We are in the top of the 5th. Colton Frapp still on the mound. We have Trip Evans, number 11, out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Big swing and miss there. Ball just outside. Got to give Colton Frapp a lot of credit here coming in. Following up John Allen Powell's solid outing putting together a solid outing himself and keeping his pitch count low. Got the outside corner there. Got a full count. See what Frapp goes with here. Fastball up and in. It's good AB by Trip Evans.
Evans will walk to first.
Gets on base. Big. The runner's big at this point. We're getting towards middle to end of this game. And 1-run lead for Team Honor. Every base runner is important here. Up to bat. Got number 3, Garrick Miller. His teammate out of Rocky Mount Academy, North Carolina. Fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. We do have 1 out here. Team Honor, they're hoping for something on the ground, something to turn a double play, get out of this inning.
Still haven't heard it. Hey, he was going to go down there. I told him I'd ask him before he ran down there.
All right, well, had a bit of a blunder out there in left field. Extends the inning. 1 out, runner on first and second. Got Brian Lee, our pitcher, Team Country, currently up to bat, showing bunt. Ball 1. Fouls it off, just missed that. 1-1. It's clear that Coach Billiot, Team Country, realizes every run is very important with how this game has shifted from what it was to now low scoring affair. A lot of good defense, good pitching. He's trying to get in position there. Ryan squares the bunt again, pops it up to the backstop. We have 2 strikes now.
Mic check.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Outside and low. Ball squirts behind Jace Wood and advances the runners up to second and third. So that hurts a bit there. 1 out, only 1 out. Now we have 2 runners in scoring position. So let's see what Brian Lee does here. Oh, he gets a piece of that in the gap. That's down. That's going to score 2. And that puts Team Country up. Great swing there by Brian Lee. Tried to bunt twice. 2 strikes. It's a nice little single out there to left center in front of our left fielder and puts Team Country up. After being down for a couple innings now, 5-4. Got big hitter here, Elijah Donnell up to bat. Zeal Harding. First pitch is outside for a ball. Fouls that off. Evens count to 1-1. Right, Frapp gets a sign, delivers, and that's a rip up the middle. Great swing there by Elijah Donnell. Little outside pitch. He takes it right up the middle for a single, second single of the inning for Team Country. Gets runners on first and second. See, we got a mound visit here from head coach Tim Warren of Evangel. Talk to his pitcher.
All right, and we're back here in the top of the fifth.
6-3.
Averett on second now after single and stolen base. Team Country now with a 7-4 lead. This is
Correction, your score is 7-4.
And for those interested in the softball game, video is up and running down there for the Cap Classic softball. So you can go check out that broadcast down there. Spencer Tom said on the call. Billiot here up to bat now for Team Country. Expanded their lead from 5-4 to 7-4. Called strike there. 1-2 count now. Oh, nope, that is strike 3. So another punch out for Team Honor. Gives them their second. And out at first will end the top of the 5th. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th here momentarily. Your score, Team Country 7, Team Honor. Team Country 7, Team Honor 4. Back here in the bottom of the 5th, Frapp with a leadoff single for Team Honor. Billiot now on the mound for Team Country.
Frapp on first.
Wentgard down the line, and it stays fair. And he tried to push it. He tried to push it foul. He should have just gotten on his hands and knees, done the whole blowing thing that they did a couple years ago.
That thing went foul and then back in.
And so
on first.
they'll call it fair.
Hope
Wingard
up to bat.
will make it to first. And Frapp now on second. Hope now up to bat. Pitch up and inside, called for ball one. Well, welcome back here to the bottom of the fifth. James Shannon on the call down at the Gatlinburg Cap Classic for softball. Spencer Tomsett on the call. High pitch for a ball. They check Wentgard, and he's safe. But Spencer Tomsett on the call down there. Finally video up and running, so you can check that game out as well. A little bit different angle there, but getting it done. Pitch inside, called for ball three. Billiot here in relief. Right down the middle, called strike one, and got him looking. Runners on first and second. Here on the beautiful campus of Rocky Top Sports World and Gatlinburg Pittman High School. Hope with the foul off to the right side. We got a full count. A lot of aggressive base running today. These batters have been really working the pitchers over. And a pop up here. It looks like shortstop got it. That's Donnell with the snag. We'll get the replay here.
Donnell makes the catch for the first out.
Donnell, great job backing up
Mock stepping up the bat.
and snagging it. So one away here in the bottom of the fifth. Runners at first and second. And this is Mock up to bat now, coming out of Lakeway Christian here in Tennessee. White Pine right up the road, about an hour north of here. He'll get a ball one. Pitch a little low. Moves the count to 2-0. Definitely want to give a shout out to the coaches for these games. Here for Team Honor, who's trying to pull even after we get this pitch. Here's Mock. Hit to third, field missed. Mock's going to keep going. Here comes Frapp. Mock will pull up at second. And out at home is Wentgard. And Mock is going to be safe.
Mock is safe at third. One scores and one is out.
So a little bit late on the replay there, but Team Honor is going to put one on the board.
Number 11, Jace Wood up to bat.
Wood from Russell Christian now up to bat. So Mock on third. Called strike there. Great job by Billiot, too, on the play. Backing up home plate. He was there to get the tag on Wentgard. I'm sorry, on Frapp, rather. Got Wood swinging for a strike two. 2 outs. Billiot could close it out here. 0-2 count. Just a bit outside. They'll give him ball 1. Frapp originally held up at third, and the throw to third went a little wide. So he decided to head home. Here's Wood with a punch past second into right center. Scott will fire it in to Donnell. Mott comes in and scores. And it gets us within 1.
7-6.
Back and forth here. Of course, down at softball, a little bit of a one-sided game in this first game. But up here with the baseball game, great back and forth action. Love it. Love to see it. But a big shout out to the coaches, Tim Warren from Evangel Christian there in Alabama, Greg Warren, and Drake Wentgard from Heritage Christian. Speaking of Wentgard, his son up to bat now. His brother, rather. Sorry. So Wade up to bat now. 2-0 count. Right up the middle. Gets him for the strike. The other side of the diamond in terms of managers, Steve Billiot from Ezel Harding Christian. And that's ball 4. And so Wentgard will head to first. Kevin Breeding, the assistant coach from Ezel Harding Christian.
22, Casey Gables up to bat.
The assistant manager for Team Country. So shout out to the coaches for Team Honor, Team Country, and then talk about Team Courage here in the next game, the second game of 3 up here at Rocky Top Sports World. Now batting is Gables from Evangel Christian there in Alabama. He'll foul it off to the left and a 0-1 count. Runners at first and second now. Got the strike call on the edge, outside edge. 0-2. Billiot had an 0-2. Ball's a call. Pass ball at first base. Right field backing him up. Runners will move to second and third.
Ball gets away from him right there. Runners advance.
So the leading run on second base right now. Tying run at third. Team Honor fighting back from behind all game long. Team Country jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the first inning and have not given up the lead yet. Here's the ball, 2-2 count. Woods at third. Wentgard is at second. Full count here. Billiot can either end the inning here or load the bases, or with a hit, give up the lead. Here's the pitch. Inside, Gables will head to first. Bases are loaded.
Gables heads to first. The bases are loaded. John Allen Powell will step up to the batter's box.
Powell up to bat now. Powell coming out of Clark Prep School. Pitch inside for a strike. 1-1 the count. Powell with a bomb to center field, past the fielder. Here comes Wood. Here comes Wentgard. Gable's coming around. And Powell is going to hustle back to second, and they're calling him safe. Team honor.
Powell drives
Now
in
with the
3
lead
runs
here.
right there, and he is safe at second.
Powell was going to try for third with the passed ball at third, but
9-7.
and so Team Honor will take their first lead of the game. So as it stands right now, Powell with the game-winning hit. Solid first several innings of play. Gave up some runs, but again, you're not facing Joe Schmo from Backwoods Christian School. You're facing All-Americans here. You're going to give up some runs, some hits at least. Here's the throw to third. They're going to call Powell safe at third. So he steals third.
Powell steals third.
And has the opportunity to make it a 3-score game. Foul ball called here for Barksdale. Out of the East Central Patriots there in Alabama. Outside, right on the edge, gets the called strike is Billiot. Barksdale, the football All-American, doing it on the diamond as well. Billiot, there's the hit by Barksdale, fire to first, got him. Out at first, and that ends the inning where Team Honor has taken their first lead of the game.
Barksdale is out at first.
We will head to the 6th inning
Honor leads.
with Team Honor up 9-7 here in the inaugural Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Back here in the top of the 6th for the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Here on the Cap Classic YouTube channel. James Shannon on the call here for baseball. Spencer Tomsett handling the call for softball. So you can go check out the broadcast down there. 2 more games to go. If that game's not over yet, this is Mason Breeding from Easel Harding Christian with the 2-1 count. On the mound for Team Country, or correction, on the mound for Team Honor, it's going to be Wade Wingard, junior from the Heritage Christian Angels in Alabama. Ball called there, 3-1 the count. Outside. They're going to say he didn't go. So now 3-1 the count. I believe I might have missed it. It might be 3-2. We'll see. That doesn't matter. Ball 4.
Breeding will take first base.
So Breeding will have first.
Number 7, Jed Scott will step up to bat.
Wingard. His team just got the lead. Matter of fact, he scored the tying run, if I'm not mistaken, or the leading run. Just a bit outside for ball 1. Scott up to bat now. Trying to help Team Country. Breeding is going to go for second, and he's safe.
Breeding is safe.
Mentioned this earlier, a lot of aggressive base running here in the All-American game. You love to see it. Just adds another level of excitement to it. Just a bit outside. Scott still went for it. Brings the count to 2-1. Scott with the punch to center field and snagged. Breeding will have to hold up. That's Gillis with the snag out there at center. I know it's not the best viewpoint, but you'll see the replay right here.
Gillis with a big catch in center field.
And it was a good hit by Scott, but
Jagger Scott to the batter's
Gillis in a great spot to grab that. So 1 out here. For Team Country. Or correction, Team Honor. Breeding still at second. He didn't think he could outrun the throw from center field. Just a pitch from Wingard, just a bit low. That was Jed Scott up to bat just now with the fly out. Now Jagger Scott up to bat. A little high. Move the count to 2-0. Scott fouls off to the right. Scott with the hit to left field. It'll get down. Breeding will come around. Scott will hold up at second. So Team Country pulls
Three
within
scores.
one.
Scott will get to second, 9-8.
Jagger
on
Scott
Leeds.
with the RBI. 529 batting average, 6 doubles, 5 triples,
It
a
will
home
be
run,
number 7, Iseminger,
and 20
up to
stolen
bat.
bases. So watch for Scott. 20 stolen bases on the season. He's in scoring position right now. Iseminger, the batter for Team Country. A little high. Scott tries for third. And he's safe. Make it, I don't recall
Scott
earlier in the
takes
game,
third right there.
but as of right now, that's 21 stolen bases. Up the middle, Iseminger has a ball 3. A hit here. Country could tie the score. High ball. I must have been off on with something. That's ball 3. And that's 4. Iseminger will head to first. Tying run at third, leading run at first.
Ball 4, Iseminger heads to first.
And up to bat is Camden DeMasi from Pineview Christian there in Alabama. Up to the point of nominations, he was leading his team in batting average at 462 there for the Warriors.
It'll be Camden DeMasi up to bat.
We've got a little bit of a meeting at the mound for Team Country. It's correction, for Team Honor. Coach Warren, and Coach Wintgard talking through the situation with the younger Wintgard. Of course, mentioned Drake Wintgard, Wade Wingard, and Kent Wingard. Their father, Clay, passing away last year. There's a ball. Iseminger heads to second.
Iseminger steals second.
But Clay Wintgard
Runner
passing
on
away
second,
last year
third.
tragically. So the MVP award here for all the baseball games has been dedicated in his honor. So awesome gesture there from Rocky Top Sports World. Pitch just a bit inside, ball 3. Like I said, DeMasi at the plate now, 462 batting average, about halfway through the season. Outside, they don't give him a chance. He heads to first. Bases are loaded.
DeMasi will walk to first. The bases are loaded.
So Trip Evans up to bat now. He comes out of Rocky Mount Academy. They're in North Carolina, the Eagles. Made varsity as a freshman on a team that made it to the NCISAA state championship.
Yeah, I mean, I'll announce that. I just want to make sure because the rain we're getting right now is supposed to be out by 4:45.
Full-time starter for varsity as a sophomore.
I don't want to say that now, and then there's a delay.
In 2025, batted 300.
The second game is going along.
And that was only part of the way through the season.
It will be Jake Legrone stepping to the mound.
Jake Legrone coming in to pitch
She said it would be
for
when that next game started. So
Team Honor.
she's got school stuff. Yeah, she's
LeGrone on the season, up to the point of nominations. That's the stats we have, is up to the point of nominations. 24 strikeouts in 14 innings of pitching and relief work. He was a 2024 MVP pitcher for the Warriors. Also an FCA leader and a Beta Club member. So shout out to those young men. So LeGrone here trying to help Team Honor hold on to this lead. Of course, don't go anywhere after this game. And softball, the first All-American softball game is done. Let's see if we got a final score there. Brooke Braswell from Clark Prep, the MVP there. Team Integrity with a 13-1 lead in the first All-American softball game. And 2 more games to come in softball and up here in baseball, so don't go anywhere. First pitch for the softball game should be at 3:30. But here in baseball, pitching change. Evans swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are loaded. The low call for ball 1. Bases loaded. The tying run at third. Leading run at second. Nick the inside corner. LeGrone gets the strike 2 call. LeGrone, sorry. Just a bit inside for ball 2. And again, you'll be able to catch the second and third baseball and softball games right here on the Gatlinburg Cap Classic YouTube channel. Here's Evans with the hit to second. Fires to second. And did they get the double play? Yeah, they did. And that will end the inning. What a job. Let's get the replay on that one. Evans with the hit. Fielded by second. Short backed up second. Fired it to first. Got him. And that's going to end the top of the 6th. Great fielding there for Team Honor as they hold on to their one-run lead. This is the 2025 Gatlinburg Cap Classic.
Gillis up to bat.
Back here in the bottom of the 6th, Team Honor hanging on to a 9-8 lead. Billiot still on the mound. Batting now is Gillis, who had the great snag earlier in the bottom of the 5th, I believe. Nope, top of the 6th. Had that snag off the Jagger Scott hit. 1-1 count now. Gillis swinging there, 1-2 count. Just a bit outside. Ball 2. A little bit of a sprinkle going on now. I can't really see it on Scram. Maybe a little bit of a sprinkle. Field holding up well though so far. High, and Gillis will head to first.
Gillis will head to first.
So completely missed on that one.
Number 23, Jake LeGrone.
So LeGrone up to bat now. He was just on the mound and closed out the inning. Called strike 1. Closed out the inning for Team Country. Correction, closed it out for Team Honor. Gillis is going to take second here.
Gillis steals second.
Team Honor with a 1-run lead. High ball. Be a 3-1 count. And pitch a little low. Trying to get a number on that. I believe that's number 20, Breeding. Not sure what happened, but while they tend to him, we'll step aside. Back here in the bottom of the 6th, Breeding is back up and going. Stays on the field at catcher, so shout out to the young man. A little toughness shown there. A lot of toughness shown. Breeding and Billiot. Very familiar, both coming out of Ezel Harding Christian. Called strike 3. We'll get that updated on the scoreboard here.
Strikes out. It will be number 0.
And
Jack
so number
Taylor
0
to step to the batter's box.
Number 0, Jack Taylor for East Central up to bat now. You've got Gillis at second. Just a bit inside, ball 1. Gillis at second. Taylor at the plate. And here's the pitch, just a bit high. Breeding checks Gillis at second. I'll call him safe. 2-0. Pass ball, Breeding fields it, fires it to third. Gillis is going to be safe, though.
Ball gets away from him right there. Gillis will take third.
And so Gillis with a chance to make it a 2-score game.
Well, no, I was reading over the right shoulder to catch him.
Okay, so you're behind him.
Pass ball again. Gillis is not going.
Taylor
That is
takes
ball
first.
3.
Runners in the corners.
Gillis is not going to try.
It will be Frapp to step to the batter's box.
So now runners on first and third.
I need scoreboard, I need tractor, I need the mound redone, I need
Yeah, a radar gun is at the bottom of the list.
and then one. Yeah. Because it creates
Right.
Now up to bat, Colton Frapp from Russell Christian there in Mississippi. Billiot will check Taylor at first. Taylor's going to take second. Breeding thought about it,
Taylor steals second.
and with Gillis at third, opted not to. Discretion, the better part of valor sometimes. Pitch is high. Ball 2. Billiot, the pitcher, when Team Honor took their first lead of the game back in the 5th inning. It'll be a ball 3. Of course, with the rain coming down, you got to wonder about control, the grip. And it's calmed down quite a bit, but a little bit of a sprinkle. Although not as bad as predicted last year. So able to pull these games off. Frapp with a swing and a miss, 3-1 count. Still pulling the games off, so still made it happen. Inside, ball 4. Bases are loaded.
Ball 4, and that will load the bases for Kent Wingard to step up to the plate.
Wingard up at the plate now.
This cell's almost through.
There's another one coming.
Mentioned his older brother Drake, one of the assistant coaches for the team. Pitch is low, ball 1. Team Honor holding on to this 1-run lead with a chance to expand it here. Outside, ball 2. There's a hit to left. Snagged. Gillis heading home. Fire to Breeding. Billiot backed him up. And so they hold the ball there. Gillis will score. It's a 10-8 game.
Gillis scores on the play. 10-8. Team Honor leads. It will be Hope stepping into the batter's box.
Trey Hope from Evangel Christian now up to bat. Runners at first and third. And Frapp will move up to second.
Frapp takes second like a thief in the night.
Billiot on the mound here from Ezel Harding. Pitch is in, called strike one. Outside. One out so far. Strike, got him swinging, went guard. Counts 1-2. 2. Okay. There's a hit to short. Guns it to first, and that'll end the bottom of the sixth. Team Country mitigates the damage to only one extra run for Team Honor. We will head to the top of the seventh. Team Country is going to have an opportunity to try and tie it up, maybe even take the lead. This is the 2025 Cap Classic right here on YouTube. Back here in the top of the 7th. LaGrone still on the mound. And batting, this is going to be number 3, Garrick Miller from Rocky Mount Academy. This will be the final inning for Game 1, called strike. Be the final inning for the first game. Been a great back and forth battle here. Team Country with a chance. Team Country, a chance to take the lead. If they can't do it here, they will call it. And if they do, Team Honor will have an opportunity of their own. Not sure what the delay is for. We're back to play. 1-1 count. No outs. Foul for Miller. Be a strike 2. Just a bit outside, ball 2. Miller, fielded by LaGrone, tosses it to first, out number 1. One away. Team Honor 2 outs away from winning Game 1 here at the 2025 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Brian Lee. Ball here on the first pitch. Brian Lee coming out of Tuscaloosa Christian Jr. As of the time of, there's a strike there. At the time of nominations, it's all defensive stats. Lee with a chance. Had a solid defensive year, but a chance here to get on base. Ball is the call. Lee swinging. Strike 2, full count. I'm sorry, that's strike 2. Completely missed. Lee with the foul. Lee buys himself another pitch. Inside, ball 4. Lee will head to first base.
Lee heads to first base. Quick reminder, we have a concession stand located below the press box.
He still got it. Out number 2 there.
Donnell to seconds.
Donnell will be
2
safe
outs
at
there
first.
the inning.
So 1 out closer.
1 out.
Team Honor 1 out closer to holding on with the win. This is Parker Averett. Up to bat now. Punches it to short. Snagged, and it's over. Out number 3. Team Honor is going to hold on and win the inaugural Game 1 of the Gatlinburg
Buck makes the play, and your final
Cap
10-8,
Classic.
Team Honor wins.
Let's get to the final screen. Well, doesn't look like we're going to get a final screen, so we'll move it back to 7. And that's it. Team Honor with the comeback win here in Game 1. And we'll stand by for the award presentation. We'll circle up around the mound. And Event Director Andrew Capps will present the awards. We'll see if we can't get you a little bit closer here on the ceremony. It's always cool to see all these young men represented from all across the South.
At the conclusion of today's game, we're going to name 2 awards. First, our Golden Arm Award for the pitcher, and then our MVP. Our Golden Arm today in the inaugural Cap Classic is number 99, Brian Lee.
So Brian Lee winning the Golden Arm Award, as you heard. Solid pitching performance for him for Team Honor. Lee coming out of Tuscaloosa Christian. Halfway through the season, 22 innings pitched.
And our MVP award today, honoring the memory of Coach Clay Wingard of the HCS Eagles. Your MVP, number 17, John Allen Powell.
And Powell winning the Clay Wingard MVP award. I want to highlight Lee real quick. 22 innings pitched, halfway through the season. 22 innings pitched, 3.57 ERA, whip of 1.44. With 9 strikeouts. Opponent's batting average was 161, and the opponent's on-base percentage 272. So, pitcher of the year last year for Tuscaloosa Christian. So, he closes out his senior year with the Golden Arm Award. And John Allen Powell from Clark Prep will win the Clay Wingard MVP Award. Well, that'll do it for Game 1 of the inaugural Gatlinburg Cap Classic. We're going to step aside, and when we come back, we'll have Game 2. Go ahead and head to that other link here on YouTube. Game 2 right here on YouTube.